What a wonderful world. It is a wonderful world if that's what you're looking for. If you're giving thanks for everything in your world, I guess it's going to be a wonderful world. Today we're going to talk about the power of gratitude, how much power there is in being grateful. It's one of our superpowers, by the way. It's been said that if the only prayer you ever said in your entire life was thank you, then that would be enough. That will be enough. Meister Eckhart said that. He was the first one to say it, and I think a lot of people have been saying it ever since. It's a great way to start a sentence, too. Instead of, oh, I'm so sorry I was late. Thank you for waiting. I'm so glad you stuck around so that we could have our meeting. Or, I'm so sorry I cut you off in traffic. Thank you for letting me in. That's what I say. Just about the time they give me the finger. Thank you for letting me in. It's a great way to start a sentence or a prayer. If I noticed the last few days how many sentences and how many prayers I actually start with, I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful. Thank you. And it's just an amazing thing if you notice that in your life. How often are you saying thank you? Quite often when we are gathering in the hallway before the service, I am so grateful for those who have chosen to gather here today. I'm so grateful for this beautiful day. I'm so grateful for the air I'm breathing in my lungs. I'm so grateful for my health. I'm so grateful for my life. There's so many things that come to mind if you just give it the space to come in. If you're complaining all the time about what's not happening, if you're in expectation, but you're in a negative expectation, and that blocks the awareness of your good. God is good and only good all the time. We often teach that there is no opposite to God or that omnipotent force that we call life. God is good. Life is good. So we often will focus on that. Focus on the good, and you'll have more of that in your life. Being thankful opens the gates of the universe. Now just think of that for a moment. My prayer is thank you. That's it. That's enough. Thank you. I'm opening the gates of the universe to pour out more blessings into my life, to pour out more blessings upon me. I'm just being grateful in this moment. And the blessings now have a place to come. Now they have a place to land. They have an open vessel to fill up. Otherwise, there's no place for all that goodness to come. It's just bouncing off of you because you're presenting a negative energy field. What you want is a receptive energy field. We've been taught to defend ourselves from each other, from the universe, from God, from the big bad world, whatever it is. We're taught to defend ourselves. And that's just the opposite. That's why we are not in good health. That's why we don't trust anyone. That's why we have negative relationships. Because we're defending ourselves. We're so afraid of each other. And we're so afraid of the universe itself. This thing that we call God. Many religions have made it a fearful power. There can be no fear in love. And God is love and only love. That's what we teach around here. So if that idea appeals to you, stick around. Please, stick around. God is love and only love. And if I'm thankful for that, I'm opening the gates of the universe to pour out more blessings upon me. I'm also having a positive effect on my mental, emotional, and physical well-being when I'm grateful. When I'm grateful, I'm healthy. I'm centered. I feel good. I feel connected. I feel like I'm in the flow I feel like abundance is happening in my life. I feel like there's a lot of good people in my life. I feel like everything's coming my way. I feel like the universe is actually conspiring on my behalf. I'm getting happy now. Woo! Because I'm grateful, all these things can happen. It has a positive effect on our mental, emotional, and physical well-being. Has a positive effect on all of our relationships. Has a positive effect on your bank account, by the way. Because you're grateful for what you have, you're giving it away, and what happens? You have room for more to come in. It's amazing how that works. But that's the only way I've learned to maintain abundance and prosperity is to give it away. It's incredible, and it's so much fun. Because every week, I'm looking to who I can bless this week. Who can use a little more of what I've been blessed to receive. And so we go out and we give to those who are in need. You know, I want to be grateful for Bruce, who's started and maintains the Veterans Food Pantry collection. Thank you, Bruce. And thank you for everyone who's contributed in the month of April. I figure you can pick up like 50 pounds in each trip to your car. And then if you take 4 trips to your car from the box, that's about 200 pounds. And if we've done that 10 times, we've collected 1 ton of food for the veterans. It adds up. And so do all of your gifts, as small as they may be. Don't stop giving, because you're giving to yourself. And we've also started to expand that to other food pantries. We did the Yarmouth Food Pantry, and we're going to expand to other organizations that give food to those who don't have enough to eat. Somebody's calling us. I hear a cell phone. Hello? What are you grateful for today? Wow, that's awesome. Keep it up. Yes, there'll be more to be grateful for. Here, I've got something to tell you. When we choose gratitude over complaining and complacency, we link our minds with God mind. What do you think of that? Yes, is that how you guys answer your phone? It's how I answer my phone. Even the spam callers. Apparently somebody in India is quite concerned about my automobile policy and whether my warranty is up to date. So I have a conversation with them about returning their mind to God mind through gratitude. I'm so happy you called. Let me tell you what I'm working on this week. I'm working on my gratitude. I'm returning my mind to God mind. Because when I'm complaining and I'm complacent, I'm separate. I have to separate myself from you in order to complain about you. But if I'm one with you, then I'm tapping into an unlimited power within me. Gratitude helps us to tap into that power within us that's unlimited. All of my complaints are limiting me, no one else. It's pretty astounding how that works. But I really believe that gratitude is our healthiest emotion. It's our healthiest response. This is Zig Ziglar. He was a teacher of positive thinking. And he said, gratitude is the healthiest of all human emotions. The more you express gratitude for what you have, the more likely you will have even more to express gratitude for. Makes perfect sense to me. And the opposite of gratitude is expectations. Anthony Robbins said, if you trade your expectations for appreciation, your whole world's going to change in an instant. It's going to change really fast. Because I'm not expecting the world to give me something. I'm not expecting somebody else to change. I'm appreciating who and what you are. Not just what I have, but who and what I'm experiencing right here and now. I'm looking for the appreciation of this moment. I'm really trying to find that place where you're bringing gifts to me. What is the gift in this situation? What is the gift in this moment? And even if it's a challenging situation, a challenging moment, or a challenging person, look for the gift in it because it's teaching you something. Might be teaching you to move on. Might be teaching you to run away from that person, run towards your good. But it might be teaching you to convert the energy of that moment because you've been judging and you've been separating yourself. And that person really is a gift for you. They're offering you something. So sit with it for a while. If it's your time to move on from that, you will know. But if it's time to find a deeper appreciation in this moment, you'll know that too. You will always know because we're unlocking the power within us that always knows. There's something that I read. It was Emerson. He was such a great poet. He's not just a great philosopher, but his writing was always very poetic. He said, "For each new morning with its light, for rest and shelter of the night, for health and food, for love and friends, for everything thy goodness sends." Start every day like that. Start every day remembering for the new light of this day, and for the rest at night, and for all the health of our food, our friends. Lily and I pray at every meal that we have. And guess what? We've become really good cooks. If you complain about your food, you're going to become a really bad cook. You're going to always go to the worst restaurants. You're going to send your food back to be prepared again. But if you're grateful and you're noticing all the wonderful ingredients that went into that meal and how lovingly they were prepared, and we also remember how many people had a hand in bringing it to our table. So we thank the farmers, we thank the truckers, we thank the people that set up the irrigation system that water the plants with clean water, hopefully. We love to buy organic fruits and vegetables, so we thank the people that take the time to grow things without chemicals that are better for our body. And we give thanks for our health as we consume or transform this wonderful food into energy. And so we also give thanks that it's going to give us the energy to bless the world. We don't just give thanks for ourselves. We give thanks for ourselves, for our family, for our community, and for the world. Because it's a wonderful world. If you make it a wonderful world, if you're complaining about other people and how it's not a wonderful world, guess where you're living? You're living exactly in that world that you're making in your mind. And I really believe this is where all the power is, the power of gratitude. So I'm going to employ a couple of friends to help me. Bruce and Zachary, I want you to help us out here. We're going to be grateful today. I want us to do a little gratitude ritual. I brought out our gratitude bowl. We're going to pass around pieces of paper. And you can share. John, would you help him out? We're going to share the clipboards if you need them. Bruce also has pens with the pieces of paper. Grab a pen. With the paper, grab a pen. Okay, so what I do is they're passing these out. Just one per row. You want to get some over here too, Zach? Get some boards over here, clipboards. What I try to do is every New Year's, see, on New Year's Eve we do the burning bowl ceremony. You do it? Okay. Does anyone else do the burning bowl? So what happens during the burning bowl is we release that which no longer serves us. So we write down that which we want to release. We want to let go and disappear from our life forever. And we put it in a bowl that's burning. We write it on a piece of paper. But then what I do is I start each new year writing down something that I'm grateful for, and I put it in a bowl, And I read them to myself at the end of the year. So hopefully you've had 365 things to be grateful for come December 31st. So right now, you all got pens, pieces of paper? We're getting there. Okay, so those of you that have it, start writing down as many things as you can that you're grateful for. As many as you want. Take your time. There's a lot to be grateful for. Now, what we're going to do with these gratitude slips is we're going to place them one by one in our bowl. We're not going to burn them. This isn't the burning bowl. This is the gratitude bowl. This is the bowl that we save. These are the things that we want in our life. These are the things that we want to multiply and magnify in our life. So take your time, write as many as you want. But I am going to ask that we begin to stand up over here. We'll start on this side. We'll give these guys a little more time. And I'm going to begin, Michael, if you could stand up, and you guys over here. That's it. I gave you enough time. Well, I want you to continue doing this, not just today, but at home for the rest of the year. And tell me one thing that you're grateful for, Michael.
Family.
He's grateful for family. Okay, please put your slips in here. Come on up. Just tell me one thing as you come up.
I'm grateful for my good health.
Joanne's grateful for her good health.
Grateful for all my friends.
All his friends. Come on, Jan. We're on film, so keep moving. Well, for your cat. That's a good one.
Unity.
Unity.
My unity friends.
Unity friends.
For you.
For me. I'm grateful for me too.
My dog Simba.
Her dog.
Oh, yes.
Yay.
I'm grateful to see and hear.
Nancy's grateful to see and hear.
New job.
A new job. All right. Come on, guys, over from this side.
For unity.
Unity.
Grateful for the abundance of love.
The abundance of love.
Music for my soul.
Music for her soul.
Grateful to be alive.
Grateful to be alive. Me too. Tell me.
Music.
Music. Grateful for music.
A supportive uncle.
A support.
A supportive uncle.
A supportive uncle. How nice is that?
Abundance.
Abundance.
My nephew who's visiting.
His nephew. That's the supportive uncle, by the way. I kind of get that. Connection. And so much more. We're grateful for all of this and so much more. I asked you to write just one thing, but look how many are on each slip. I wrote that in 2020, we had more time together, my wife and I. And a lot of relationships didn't go so well once the couples were stuck at home together. But we had just the opposite happen. We got so much closer. And we fell in love again and again. And the more time we spent together, the more we appreciate one another. The more gratitude we have for our relationship, for our marriage, and for our ability to fulfill our purpose in life. Our positions here at Unity on Cape Cod, and how we can join in the spiritual community and growing more awareness in the world, raising our consciousness. We're just so grateful for so much. And having someone to share that gratitude with on a daily basis, boy, that is really, not only got me through 2020, it reignited my passion for life. And so I'm so grateful for all of that and all the other blessings that we may have experienced despite our challenges, maybe because of our challenges in some instances. I'm so grateful for everything that has brought us closer this year. And our appreciation for life, just being alive, is really one of our big reasons to be grateful and to have gratitude for our abundance, for our prosperity, for our continued spiritual community here. We're so grateful. So what Wayne Dyer would say is, without exception, begin every day with a prayer of thanks, with a prayer of gratitude. Without exception, he said, I begin every day of my life with an expression of gratitude. As I look into the mirror and begin my daily ritual of shaving, I say, thank you, God, for this life. Thank you for my body. Thank you for my family, for my loved ones. Thank you for this day and for the opportunity to be of service. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So every day, let us start the day like that. As soon as our feet hit the floor, say thank you for this day. Thank you for all the blessings that are going to be coming my way today. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity to serve, another day to be alive and to be an expression of the goodness of God. Thank you for this day. That's all I really need is this day. It's really all I have is this moment. So thank you for this moment to be able to share with you the wonders of life. Thank you for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, divine presence, for everything that is coming my way today. And I love it because we can do the very same process we just did. We can let go of all that didn't serve us the day before and start anew day with gratitude. Yesterday's gone. There's nothing that we can do about that. And if I was unable to see my blessings and only saw the challenges of yesterday, that's okay. Today, I'm going to give thanks, and I'm going to keep my eyes open to the blessings that are coming my way today. So, as we start every day with gratitude, we're going to set the tone for that day. It's going to open our hearts and our minds to receive the many blessings that are there for us, that are already waiting for us. And it turns on our superpowers. We start to regain a passion for life when we're grateful, when we're giving thanks. We start the day like that. If we want to live in a world that's happy, joyous, and free, we're going to have to be happy, joyous, and free. It makes perfect sense, doesn't it? I don't think you're going to live in a happy, joyous, and free world if you're complaining, angry, and fearful. That's the world you're going to live in. So it all comes back to your internal state and your own attitude. And the quickest way to realize that happiness is to be grateful. So let's turn up that attitude of gratitude, my friends. Let's just keep turning it up. Keep writing down every day at least one thing that you're grateful for. I'm going to remind you when you forget. I'm going to say, oh, you put something in here. There's a lot of things you wrote down. Grateful for my health. I'm grateful for Leo's health. I don't know who Leo is, but I'm grateful for Leo's health too. Grateful to see and to hear. Oh, now I know who it is. Grateful for unity. Grateful for my house. And I'm grateful for my friends. And I'm grateful for you. When I count my blessings, I count you guys twice. Have a great week. I love you so much.
You have been watching the message from our Sunday celebration service here at Unity on Cape Cod, providing a positive path for spiritual living. Please join us every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. at 147 Walton Ave, Hyannis, Mass., and visit us online at unityoncapecod.org. This video was made possible in part through a grant from Unity Worldwide Ministries and the Templeton Foundation.